welcome to another DWC review, and this is the missing piece of the puzzle for me. It's the final Sea Fury that I needed for my collection, and that is the Royal Navy WWII/107, an aircraft I've been looking for a number of years that's managed to just come up on eBay and find its way to Stringer Towers Essex branch. So let's get into it and have a little look. So this is now made by the now defunct Witty Wings, who made a number of different Sea Furies, and I've got a few Code 3s in the collection as well now, and these are still being made by JC Wings. I think they've released two, one being the Carmichael one, the Mid-Killer, which is also in the collection somewhere at home, a weathered version which I bought off of eBay many a year ago now. So the Witty Wings Sea Fury is a great model. It's not got interchangeable undercarriage, which is a real shame. But the later models had a real sort of write-up inside of what the aircraft is. It's got some basic information in terms of the length of wingspan, wing speed, performance, all that sort of jazz. And then inside is the actual model inside its casing. I don't know if I can show you it from the other side as well. There with the yellow nose. Let's get her out. Let's get her on a stand and see what she looks like. So here she is, the sort of epitome of piston engine fighters, along with the Bearcat, the Sea Fury. As you'll notice, the panelling is very subtle on this model, not heavy in the slightest. And of course it's all fixed together, which is nice from a reviewing point of view, because I've not got to put anything together and then it can't fall to bits. Well, hopefully not anyhow. And those keen-eyed ones among us will notice it's got the proper engine in. None of that American right cyclone nonsense. This is the magnificent Bristol Centaurus engine, the smoky old beast. It just looks so right with that up front. Really nice looking model, nice colour scheme, representing the aircraft 107. Of course the yellow prop really sets it off, and very similar to the T20 scheme that was flown by the by Fly Navy, or the old Royal Navy historic flight, which unfortunately met its demise at Yeovilton a few years back now, thankfully with no casualties, which was nice to know. But the Centaurus packed up on it, as it's been known to do on many a Sea Fury, unfortunately. But yeah, great looking model, and like I said, the final piece of the puzzle now for my Sea Fury collection, until somebody else tackles it, whether a Corgi or a Hobby Master take it on, which I'm surprised Skymax haven't made one. I think Skymax would be a good home for the Centaurus, or dare I say right cyclone fronted Sea Fury. But let's get her on her wheels and we'll talk a little bit about the history of the aircraft. So here she is on her wheels, looking rather resplendent, looking great in fact. So bring a little bit closer there. Like I said, the panel lines are a bit too subtle. They're definitely there, but feel almost a bit too, well, maybe not too bad actually in the light. They look pretty decent. So underneath, you can see fixed undercarriage. And of course a small hole. It's a shame the screws not covered, which is a bit of a pain. The build's good, there's no movement in it. So a little bit of history on the aircraft. It's an ex-Iraqi ISS Fury, but this was operated by the old flying machine company at Duxford in the late 1990s and early 2000s. And I believe it's under rebuild, being painted into a Royal Australian Sea Fury down in Australia at this very present time. So hopefully to make a comeback and keep in with the original engine. Hallelujah. Which is obviously tricky to operate, but in the right hands, it's a sturdy piece of kit. I mean, you've seen the one that's based at Sywell, displayed on the British Register, which was obviously brilliantly flown by Richard Grace, bless him, many times. And that's been flying perfectly for a number of years. So they can be worked as long as you have an understanding of how the engine operates. They can be operated really safely. But a lovely looking scheme. This was operated on the British Register under the serial GBTTA for a number of years before being exported, which is a shame. I think it flew it in a Royal Netherlands Navy scheme as well at some point before heading down under and being repainted. But yeah, the final piece in my Sea Fury puzzle has arrived. Great looking model, very weighty, pure die cast. Obviously there's some plastic in it of course, but really nice weight of aircraft. It's a shame, again, another manufacturer that's been and gone in terms of Witty. Such a shame, but life goes on, I guess. So look, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please keep watching and subscribing if you're new to the channel. There's plenty more to come. But thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you soon.